Hello, my awesome and amazing Scorpios. It's Mel with Blue Scorpion Tarot here to bring you another general collective reading. Today is Monday, May 8th of 2023. Let's dive into the energy. We've got one more week of this Mercury retrograde, and I am so ready for it to be done and over with. Yeah, kind of still feels like we're in the thick of it. People have been having issues with their phones, their computers, flubbing up their words, can't talk. I mean, even I've been going through it just sometimes just trying to express certain words out of vocabulary, you know. So it's just it's like Porky Pig from Looney Tunes. Bleep, bleep, bleep. That's all, folks. So, yeah. Anyway, Scorpio, let's see what's going on in the overall energies, calling upon the trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and subscribers to bring in the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth through the power of the numbers. And so it is. And of course, rolling the dice to see what I need to shuffle a deck to. I have the power of number 4, power of number 6, and power of number 8. Okay. Looks like we are going to the number 18. 18 in tarot is the moon card. I don't know, Scorpio. Maybe you feel like your head has been in a mental fog, or I don't know, maybe you feel like your emotions have been taking over you, which, you know what? If that's what's happening for some of you, don't be surprised, because you know what? That full moon lunar eclipse that we had in the sign of Scorpio could have affected your energies over this past weekend. And so who knows, maybe you've had some racing thoughts, or, maybe you're just in a subtle little funk of energy at this moment in time. I do feel it will alleviate off of your energy frequencies, especially if you've just been feeling kind of, I don't know, blah. I've been okay, weather's getting a little better, it's putting a little bit of a spring in my step, but I think with this full moon, how it affected me on Friday, I think I didn't know if I really felt anything, but today I don't know. I feel like I got more mental clarity about my personal work schedule and kind of how I want to approach this week, and how to be a little bit more productive, but maybe not having so much. I don't know, maybe control issues, I want to say. So, if your emotions have been taking over you, some of you could be dealing with a Cancerian. With the power of number 4, you may be dealing with a Aries or a Taurus born in the month of April, possibly a Gemini or a Cancerian born in the month of June, a Leo or a Virgo born in the month of August. You could be dealing with a Capricorn and or an Aquarius born in the month of January. You might be dealing with another Scorpio or possibly a Sagittarius, because I'm picking up Scorpionic energy through the power of number 16, because that would be the Tower card. And that can also bring in Aries energy, but Aries energy is already circulating in there. With the power of number 14, we could also see Temperance, an ebb and flow, going with the flow. Could be about you maybe releasing control issues, maybe taking a step back, learning how to get back to center. Could be about grounding your energy right now, shifting your thoughts. Know that spirit has got your back at all times. Putting trust and faith in the divine, that you're going to be on that path of least resistance. And of course, you can always ask your guardian angels and your trusted ancestors on the other side to always put you on that path, the path of least resistance, and to help guide, motivate, inspire, encourage you to keep going the distance no matter what you may be faced with or challenged with right now. So power of number 18. Let's see what number 18 is bringing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and subscribers, what is the overall general collective energy for today, for Monday, May 8th of 2023? What's going on? The Eight of Swords, yeah, maybe Scorpio, maybe you are feeling a little mentally trapped. Maybe you could feel chained or bound to something. Maybe you just don't know which way is up, which way is down. This just could be just maybe working through your third eye and your crown chakra. You may consider listening to some binaural beat frequencies or guided meditations to help open up your intuitiveness or your psychic gifts or abilities. Because remember, Scorpio is by far one of the we are like the top notch when it comes to intuition, okay? Because we're all about the change and transformation. Okay, you could be faced with a decision right now, maybe wanting some kind of change right now, but you just feel like your hands are tied. But remember, the Eight of Swords is like being in that Harry Houdini self-imposed prison of your thoughts. So guess what? Claim the energy that you are in the driver's seat at all times. At all times. Nobody has control over your mind, Scorpio, or your thoughts, your emotions, unless if you give your power away to that person or that thing or entity, okay? Claim now that you're in the driver's seat. It's like, seeing the chariot right now in my mind's eye. Somebody's energy may have a hold on you and you could be trying to figure out how to get out of that energy. You may want to consider doing possibly a cord cutting little small candle cord cutting ritual, okay, to release yourself. You could be battling right now on how to release yourself from toxic friends or toxic family members that might have a grip on you. We're going to see how this Eight of Swords is coming into play. This could also be maybe even just a little bit of a creative blockage right now. Maybe you feel, stuck. Maybe some of you guys could be writers or, entrepreneurs. You may have a product, a business, a service, or something that you want to offer, but maybe you're feeling just stuck or trapped about the money or how things are going to evolve. Well, you know what? A simple plan. If you're an entrepreneur, it doesn't have to be this over the top, extravagant business plan of action. Okay. One foot in front of the other. Keep things simple. Keep it simple. Only know what you can control. Okay. Because tomorrow will be a new day. It always is. But our tomorrow is actually, in truth, Scorpio, it's right here, right now. Our future is right here, right now. So what you do in this present moment to shift energy and frequency within you and around you starts in your mental headspace. Too much overthinking, over planning. Some of you could feel a little bombarded right now. Spirit's tapping me on the shoulder basically to say something about education, because I'm also seeing the sign of Sagittarius in my mind. It's the Archer. Knowledge, wisdom, education. Maybe you could feel a little challenged right now about, expanding and growing your education, or there could be a subject matter that you wish to learn. You could be feeling challenged right now. Maybe this is a thesis or a book report, or just writing a report in general, or maybe it's a novel. You could be feeling blocked with, writing out the who, what, where, why, when, and how. of your characters. That could be in your writings, or maybe your main mission of what it is, or to share your story with the world. You could be at a loss for words right now, and you know what? And if that's the case, well, we can push a little bit of blame on Mercury retrograde, but take it in, everything in small baby steps. Maybe it's just being creatively challenged at the moment for some of you, for those of you who are in business. Okay, let's see what this Eight of Swords is all about. For others of you, it could be about a romantic partnership. What is this? The Three of Wands. It could be right now how to move forward, how to proceed forward. But Spirit is saying, ride the wave. Ride the wave. There could definitely be a change of frequency once you start to take control of your thoughts, Scorpio. There could start to be a shift or change over the next 3 days and or next 3 weeks. Okay, so your ships are going to come in. Congratulate yourself for the things that you have accomplished. Maybe you haven't been giving yourself enough accolade for what you have achieved. You may not be, maybe for some of you, not getting the recognition, maybe from people outside of you. But remember, hopefully some of you guys, if you're not getting accolade from family of origin, you may end up getting accolade more from your soul tribe, your soul family, the ones that actually believe in you, that keep saying, no, you can do this, you got this, keep going the distance, don't give up, right? So be sure, be sure from time to time, once a day, twice a day, anytime you look at yourself in the mirror, just either say I love you to yourself, or great job. Pat yourself on the back. It feels weird to do so, but it does feel good. And I started to realize it more after I had listened to the Mel Robbins podcast, and she's talked about this numerous times before, about validating yourself for what you have done. High five yourself in the mirror. Yeah, and it's true. It did feel weird. The first few times that I did it, I'm just like, wow, this kind of, you kind of giggle a bit, you kind of giggle a bit when you start to give yourself your own accolade, because you're like, I don't know, this feels weird, or it feels different. But you know what? It's a new habit. You're shifting from trying to get something on the outer circumference and going going within to know that validation is already within inside of you, and that you're going to tell yourself, no, I'm going to keep proceeding, I'm going to keep moving forward, I know Spirit has got my back, I'm going to ride the wave, I'm going to go with the flow. Some of you may need to take a little bit more time out for meditation. I know that's on my to-do list this week. Most of the times, if I'm listening to a guided meditation, it's gonna be at night, or if I'm listening to, sometimes I'll even listen to like one of my favorite motivational speakers at night before I go to bed. To implement that good, strong, solid, positive self-talk. You know what I mean? You could be having some limiting beliefs right now about yourself, Scorpio, when in truth, I think you can look at yourself a little bit and say, you know what? I am a little bit of a badass. You know what I mean? And it's okay every now and then to just boost up your own ego just a little bit. You don't have to be cocky, but it's just, if you're having trouble, or you're feeling like, nobody cares, or nobody's listening to you, or nobody's recognizing you for X, Y, and Z reasons, go within. The divine and the higher power know you better than anybody else in this world. Okay? They know your thoughts, your dreams, your actions, your next move, what you're going to do, and You are of that energy. You are your spirit guides. You are that essence of your guardian angels. You are that essence of your trusted ancestors that have passed on before you, that believe in you. And even if you can't feel them, even if you can't see them, they're there. Know that they're there. You can claim that energy if you so desire to. But there is going to be forward movement. This Eight of Swords type of energy, if you've been feeling like tied down, bogged down, feeling emotionally or mentally overwhelmed, this could have just kicked in out of nowhere. You know, um, I'm kind of picking this up like on maybe more of a creative aspect, or if this has to do with love and romance, learning how to detach from, if there's a specific person that's been ruminating in your thoughts over and over and over again, and making you feel like you're obsessed, you know what I mean? Making you mentally feel like you're obsessed over them, when in turn, we should turn the tables around and make that person's energy become obsessed over us, put us up on a pedestal. If there's anything that you should be putting up on a pedestal right now, it's your energy or your essence of you, Scorpio, the things that you can do, and keeping your dreams and goals up here. Okay? No person, we shouldn't be putting any person in this lifetime up here. Okay? Put that universal wisdom and knowledge up here to work and coincide with your dreams, so that you can have this flow of movement, whether it's in regards to your romantic life or your work life right now. So they're saying the ships are going to come in, okay? Which means that as we head into like the next 3 days to 3 weeks, okay? 3 days will put us we'll still be in the energy of Taurus, okay? Until that cusp line of May 20th into May 21st, where we go into Gemini season. So in over a 3 weeks time frame, if you're waiting on communication from something or someone, that could start to come in your direction in about 3 weeks. Okay. So let's see what riding the wave with this Three of Wands is really all about, Scorpio. Two of Wands. Okay, you're going to capture a vision. You're going to get out of like some form of a crossroads. See, we got fire energy, that passion, desire. We got the sacral chakra being activated again. Whereas maybe your crown chakra and your third eye, and even maybe your heart chakra have been feeling tightly gripped upon, or you've been holding on tight to something, and Spirit saying release. To release and detach from toxicities, or from when somebody's uh, not conforming to how you want them to be, or how you want something to happen here. When we detach, so a lot of times people think that when we detach, that's like completing letting go, let's just say on a romantic level, completing letting go of somebody that we think is never going to come back to us. No, it's all energy. Release and detach from what is not working, and change the route, change the behavior, change the feeling, change the thought. Because why? You're in the driver's seat. You have to claim at all times, I am in the driver's seat of my destiny, my reality, and how things are going to go. I'm going to work with Spirit. I'm going to listen to the higher calling. I'm not going to listen to what my friends, my family members, if they're giving you trouble. No, again, racehorse with blinders on, because you're going to capture some kind of a vision, we'll say, that's going to propel you forward, Scorpio, that you may not, it's almost like I'm seeing like the Fool card in my mind's eye, taking this leap of faith again. Maybe starting something over from scratch. Maybe you had a really great idea and you try to dive deep into it, but it just kind of, maybe it was a stop and a start and a stop and a start. And you're just kind of like, maybe you got a little angry, a little frustrated, kind of down and out, but it's like, no, take a step back, reroute. Maybe there's a different approach or a different perspective that you can look at your situation, because guess what? There's always solutions. When you claim that there is always a new solution, or that there's more research, or that there's more to be learned, or taking a different approach to your situation, or how you view a specific person or your job, your work life, the more you keep thinking like fear based thoughts, what's that going to do? It's only going to boost and amplify. Free your mind. Who is that song? Is it from In Vogue? Free your mind. Free your mind, and the rest will follow. Yep. Free your mind. Free your mind right now. Free your mind. You could still be working through, maybe some mental traumas right now, Scorpio, with your subconscious mind. Maybe you just feel like your subconscious has been on, you know, a little bit of a lockdown. If it's really been bothering you, you may want to consider seeking out professional help. It could be a guidance counselor. It could be a family therapist. It could be, if you've been going through narcissistic abuse, there's tons of coaches out there on YouTube and also probably in your local vicinity, to help you get through these mental challenges with narcissistic family members, friends who could be, putting a hold on you or gripping tight or making you feel a particular way towards yourself, that maybe it feels like this domino effect where you can't move forward. Maybe you feel like you're freezed up, but spirit's saying no. When you listen to the divine, when you listen to your higher calling, that inner voice is the divine. It's what you feel, what your soul is meant to do. Once you take back your personal power and personal control and you align yourself, you're going to ride the wave, and your ships will come in, and you're going to be thinking with a more clearer perspective, because we got a 3 and a 2. What would happen after the 2? What number do we go down to? 1. So the Ace of Wands, it's like you might be 2 steps away from this awesome new beginning, of a new chapter in your life that could also propel you forward into the summertime process. Because I do feel once we get into the house of Leo, because we got this fire energy going on, you may start to feel all like a wave or a surge between now and maybe Leo season. All these beautiful and wonderful ideas, or how you're going to project your business forward. You could look at your love life in a different way, something that is going to encourage and or motivate or inspire you. A lot of you Scorpios are meant to be public speakers, to be able to speak on certain subject matters, to help other people, to help them to change, to help them to grow. So maybe some of you feel like your throat chakra or your third eye, maybe you feel tightened or closed up because of maybe mental abuse from friends or family members, thinking that you're not good enough, or you're not equipped, or that you're not educated enough, or whatever the case may be, in order to share or tell your story. Could be numerous things going on that could be, making you feel stuck. But spirit's like, no, 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 no. This is the real you. This is you riding the wave. This is like things falling into your lap and forward movement, because you have to tell your mind, like, no, I am in the driver's seat. I know who I am. Do you know how many people out there don't know who they are, what they're made of? Don't know what their identity is. They try to identify their identity with groups of people, churches, religion, politics, all of this. They try to associate or identify so that they feel that they fit in. Do we really truly need to feel like we need to fit in with everybody, Scorpio? No. Why is that? What is Scorpio all about? We're all about the change. Again, self-validation. Keep validating yourself. Get into that. Say every time you accomplish something, if it's to get your dishes done, if it's to clean your house, if it's to take your dog for a walk, if it's calling a friend, whatever it is, give yourself permission to validate your tasks, your accomplishments. Breathe, relax, let go. As I was listening to one of the life coaches out there on YouTube. Her name is, you should check her out. Her name is Lisa Romano. And she teaches a lot on narcissistic abuse and how that abuse can come in many different ways. But I was listening to her. I was out of town yesterday and I was listening to her on the way home. And she said a very powerful statement. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. I am worthy. I am enough. Start feeling that energy about you, especially if you've been feeling stuck or trapped mentally, emotionally, feeling tied down. I am enough. I am always enough. I know who I am. I know what I'm made of. I don't need to listen to the naysayers. But that was a very strong statement that resonated with me yesterday. I am enough. So once you step into that type of frequency, that may also help you get this clearer perspective. And now you're looking to a whole new world, a whole new world. And it's going to be your own magic carpet ride, Scorpio. Okay. So I'm going to end the reading here. Know that you're enough. If you've been feeling mentally stuck or trapped, emotionally trapped, this energy is not going to last forever. Okay. If you need professional counseling or advice, again, check out some of the other life coaches out there. I do my best to teach on the law of attraction, law of assumption, that motivational energy, because I've been through things myself, and I know what it feels like to feel like nobody pays attention to you or that nobody recognizes you, or, I've been there. But know that that statement that I heard yesterday from Lisa Romano, I am enough, and gain this clearer perspective. Visualize that Ace of Wands, that new beginning, that fiery, passionate energy about you, Scorpio, that is going to set your soul and spirit on fire, because it's about you listening to the higher power, the higher calling, and not backing down, even in your darkest hour. Okay. So, my awesome Scorpios, if you like to book a personal reading with me and do it through the power of the numbers, you can hit me up at bluescorpiongifts@gmail.com, and my amazing assistant, Victoria, will book you for that personal reading. But until next time, you guys, take care.